What's up?
Yo, yo,
You like
is
that music timing? Just got like the
the
last.
DJ was rubbish for the last 45 seconds. He kept changing the tunes too quickly.
I thought it was great,
Yeah,
man. Just got to click around,
really.
find out what's working. Good to see you again, even though it looks like you've got 480p. You've changed races
Yeah,
and
it's all
kind of look
ugly.
like a zombie, man. Kind of look like a
I
zombie.
aged. I am a zombie. I'm not getting much sleep, so I'm sleep zombie 5. Internet's not very good. Uh, I've not shaved in a while. Yeah,
We
I've
got
done
a
nothing really. So,
we got a
Blurry
we
Carlos.
got a Blairy Carlos here.
Yeah, sorry guys, internet is not that great here, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I'm not, but I thought I would make it today. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks I missed. So
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, we've had a lot going on. It's crazy. Like it was, we wrapped up our stream, and then shortly thereafter, I get on Twitter, and then tragedy strikes here in America, and it's just been kind of like a whirlwind week. It's been a lot of emotions going on, and I think it's the purpose of this show. Like we don't want to get political. We don't want to kind of talk about politics and all that. I do want to keep it upbeat as much as possible, but I still think there's important things to talk about. So this episode might be one of those episodes that we'll try to bring the humor and the fun, but like I think it's important that we talk about some challenges that we face as well. And good to see the regular faces in here: Charlie, Greg, Victor, and for anyone just joining us, yes, Carlos has spotty internet. He's in a third world country right now, and what can you do, man? What can you do?
yeah, bring Starlink here or something. Nah, it's just I'm in a place where people don't really care about internet, so they don't have the fastest internet. It's not the most important thing for them, unfortunately. So I'm sorry. Yeah,
Well, you're
man, the
here.
world is go
Go
on.
ahead. The world is what?
It's just a weird place. I don't know the world's been a weird place for quite a long time, but he kind of felt a bit like we're getting back to somewhere more normal, even though obviously whatever's going on in Russia and Israel and all that stuff. But it kind of felt people are starting to become a little bit more normal, less woke, and all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, all these tragedies just happen, and it's weird because I mean, you believe you what you believe, but for me, I find it hard to comprehend how can you be so what's the word extremist, like believing in things to such an extreme. I believe in stuff, but I would never go to an extreme. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
I
statistically speaking, that's everybody. Like there's only a handful of people over the course of our lifetimes that have done that, and you consider there's been billions of people living during that
mm,
time frame as well. It is a really small few people that can cause an insurmountable amount of destruction, which is kind of sad that they can do that. But it's I don't think it's going to escape us, but I do think there are things. There's a lot of things I've been thinking about. Most notably, here in America, it's football season, And, I'm a big fan of sport. I feel like sport, obviously, if you participate in sport, challenges you physically, teaches you, how to handle defeat, how to overcome adversity, how to prepare, how to have strategy and make adjustments in the game. And I also think sport is like an extension of humans' natural tendencies to have like the in tribe and the out tribe. And it's a way for us to basically put our battles in a non lethal environment and allows us to not have to kill each other. Um,
Man,
and
I'm with
sport is
you.
almost it's like that outlet. Sport is that outlet that allows us. So I'm a big fan. Like kind of talking. Maybe we'll talk about parenting or not, but like trying to get your kids into sports. Like try to have them have a favorite team because like there is something ancestral about the feelings that we have about us versus them, and I think like sports can be a safe outlet for that versus politics, where you know it just seems like the outlet for that can get pretty grim. So I don't know.
Very,
Not to
very
start.
controversial. Anyway, yeah, I'm with you on the sports thing. I think I mentioned this on one of the streams before. I'll never forget when my uncle took me to the club that I support in Portugal, Benfica, when he took me to the stadium for the first time. I was very young, and man, that atmosphere. Instead of being intimidated by it, I was like so happy. Like all the people chanting and stuff, and then all the players there on a pitch. It's like, wow. I was like, yeah, this is the team that I will support forever. And that. And yeah, man, I want to experience to take my son and give him those experiences too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
we snuck in. Carlos and I snuck into a UT well, snuck in.
someone snuck us in.
Yeah, we found a secret door to the stadium at UT, and back when UT wasn't doing very well, so there were plenty of seats to find. But you saw a little bit of the American football experience and the heat we go through to watch a football
That
game.
was the first and last I've been. I've not been to anything else. They come here to London sometimes, so maybe I should go and watch it there. But it's different stadiums here compared to your stadiums there.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Well, we've got some viral videos. Let's see what you got.
I don't think mine are very good this week because,
Last
as you
minute.
know, I've not really been watching anything with last minute stuff. I think you can put sound on this because she's speaking.
Overtake me on a blind hill. Oh my
God.
God, is nearly
Ah,
ready. Overtake.
Why is that line
look at that.
dotted anyways?
Oh, that when is these little roads that there's only two lanes for traffic. The dotted line means when it's dotted, you can overtake cars. When it's just one bold line, you can't overtake.
Right, but
Because there's
like
only
they should change that to a solid line. Like if you've
a
got a
solid,
blind hill,
a solid line. Yeah, there it should be a solid line. Yeah,
yeah,
indeed.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I've done some dumb things driving as well that I
So have
regret.
I, man. So have I.
Passing
Crashed. So.
roads is one of them. It's always kind of tough to judge, and I feel like you have to kind of yam on it to pass somebody. But they got a little bit of air on that hill too. Whoop.
That was very, very close. It's crazy.
Okay. What we got here? Why women live longer.
Oh, I love these.
Have you
There's
seen this?
loads. I don't know. I don't think so.
Type flèche explosive. Ah, c'est salaud. Honnêtement, je suis moyen confiant, mec.
Some French guys, huh?
Yeah.
Flèche explosive. Ah, c'est ça.
I mean, he's holding the like. I don't know. That's some weird left-handed bow holding.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, but I thought just how it popped, and then you didn't see the explosion. I enjoyed that. All right. What do we got next from Carlos?
Yeah. The Germans.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
The videos you find are quite a bit different than
Yeah.
the videos I find.
Dude, all the videos I was trying to, it's just that thing was rubbish.
This one's more of your speed. Okay.
Kids are asleep.
Yes.
I've seen it.
What do you want?
What?
Why were you waiting here?
Just wanted to
I've
say
seen it.
good job
Really good.
And
and maybe ask if we could have a quickie.
how quick?
I'll lay $100 on the floor, and by the time you're done picking it up, I'll be done. And you get to keep the money.
Deal.
That's so good. I saw that the other day, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course, you would have seen that. Maybe that's why I get the other content, because I know you wouldn't have seen it.
It's all grow bellies. Fuck the gym.
All right. Oh, this looks like fun. This next one. You're in Europe, so you can do this.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I'd love to go and do this.
Dude, like you got the hills and obstacles. You ride around in
Dude,
little shooting with paintball.
I don't know. Do you know who Dana White is?
Yeah, UCF.
Yeah.
Or UFC.
Yeah. He's got like in one of his houses he got like tanks like that, little ones, bigger ones and stuff. And he's like they just shooting and stuff as well, always having fun. That is amazing. Yeah, I would definitely like to do that stuff. Looks fun.
One day. I mean, I'm happy doing like the little go-karts. We've done that a couple times. And I always enjoy that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's some brown panties.
Holy
That was
moly.
so close. That was so
I mean,
close.
I heard someone screaming. Did someone get hit?
No one got hit, but it's so
Yeah.
close. They must have pooped their pants. Look how close.
Like that's just
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I don't know. Like, oh, Instagram, man. I can't
Like that.
scroll.
Look who liked it. Bob the Barber.
Did he? Yeah. Who else liked it? Do I know any of these people?
No, that's
Just Bob. All right, last one. This is a dumb one. You probably seen it.
Aren't they all? Aren't they all? Shit, it was frozen for me. Play it one more time. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, you dumbasses. Oh Jesus!
It's like I saw the dude in the surfboard falling over, but the motorcycle
The girl.
was the chef's kiss. Yeah.
So, Jesus.
Oh man, good to be back. Good to be back.
Yeah, I wish my internet was better though.
How did the bike go in?
Fucking-
The dude was pulling on it. He was too big for her. She couldn't handle that bike and his weight. That was Poland. Poland had the tanks. I don't think the UK would do something like that. But-
You'd get arrested. You
I
can't
don't know what you
paintball
can do
in-
in the UK anymore, man.
Exactly, you can't even paintball anymore.
Put on a raincoat.
Yeah, you can't paintball anymore. Can't do anything.
Yeah, can you not paintball in the UK?
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm just joking.
Okay. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't go out, so I don't even know. Last time I paintball was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. I haven't been doing the quizzes. You didn't have a quiz
No.
prepared, did you?
I do, but we don't have to do it.
Okay. Let's
I
do it
did.
if you
I
got one.
wasn't
Is
sure.
it a good one?
It's a very simple thing. Are you familiar with 27 Club?
No. Is that a card game?
No. The musician and artist, they all died mysteriously. Well, not mysteriously. They all died the same age of 27 throughout the
Oh,
career.
like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin.
Yeah. Okay, you got two. Can you carry
Oh, I
on?
gotta
My
guess
question
them?
was, how many
guess
could you name?
Okay. Who is that new guy? Mac? Was it like Mac Lethal or Mac?
No, it's not here.
Okay. He's not on there. John Lennon?
No.
They're all musicians, right?
Well, yeah. The ones I've got 6 musicians, and then I've got some artists. But you can go the musicians. The top 6 are musicians.
Okay. Musicians.
Yeah.
Jim
Dun,
Morrison.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, he's there. Dun, 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 dun.
Because I feel like they're all like younger. So like Scott Weiland, he made it to like 35 or 40 somehow. The Alice in Chains guy also made it pretty far.
Maybe I'm not in this right. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, Kurt
dun,
Cobain?
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he's there.
Mm.
Right, you got a British girl now and one more
Oh
American.
man. They tried to get me to go to rehab. I said no. Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, her. And then you got one more American guy he died in 1960. No, he's not American, he's English, sorry. He died in 1969. The band's still going today. He was the founder.
Okay.
British band.
British band.
Very popular.
Very
They're
popular.
very old, but they're still going.
Yeah. So there's like obviously the Beatles were from around there. And
Yeah, but they're all dead. The others still alive apart from this guy. I'm still going.
Ozzy Osbourne with
No,
well,
he died. He
Black
just died.
Sabbath. Yeah, Black Sabbath's still going, but was he? I don't think he was around in '69, was he?
Right, this
Sabbath?
guy founded the band and he died in 69, but the band is still going today, even though they're all old.
Yeah, I got it.
Very
I'm not-
popular. Like
Very popular.
there's
AC/DC.
no, but yeah, that's a good guess.
They're still around, right? They're still doing shows.
Yeah, they're still around. Someone's in the
Rolling
chat.
Stones. Is it Mick
Yeah.
Jagger's band?
Yeah. But the guy who founded the band was Brian Jones.
Yeah,
And he
Charlie
died
got
in
it.
69. Yeah. The Rolling Stones. My dad is calling me.
Do you need to take
Look
it?
at that. No, I'll call back.
Now I'm getting echo from me now on your headphones. You know,
He's calling me because I canceled the holiday, so I'm not going to go. He's probably want to ask me why.
sure.
Yeah. You mean the MTV series? Yeah, everyone's seen those.
That going back,
Pretty
man.
funny. Yeah, I know.
Here, go switch your audio to your laptop again. Your
Jesus,
microphone.
man.
Well, it wasn't doing it before, but it's like echoing now. I don't know if our viewers
Okay,
can
what about now?
hear. Yeah, so now you're just quieter.
Right about now. I'm quieter. About now. Better?
I don't know. You're gonna talk on, man.
Is that better?
Yeah,
I am
We'll
talking.
see.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot. You're quieter, but less echoey. And less
It's
less
all
like
maxed out.
as you know the whole staticky vibe.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's mics I can't turn any up. Like the microphone is all the way up.
Yeah.
I can hear the echo, but I think it's the room.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, that's the downside of your laptop mic, is it kind of has that.
Yeah.
It gets all the noise from the room. But
Let me try one more thing then. I'll go back to the AirPods and do echo cancellation, see if it does anything different.
How's that? Any good? Any better?
it sounds good. The challenge was when I was talking, there's an echo of me, but now I don't hear it. So sounds good.
Yeah, there you go. Good stuff.
All right.
What we got
What's going
there?
on shall we talk about Beardbrand things? What's going on at Beardbrand?
Yeah, let's talk about what's going on with Beardbrand.
I don't know if we really have anything new. We had a teaser for a new fragrance.
Yeah, I've got it here. Let's see if I can grab it.
Have you been wearing it? Oh, jeez.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
That's so
Sorry
loud.
about that. Well, you send me these things, man. They might. Yeah,
What is it?
I've been wearing. Let me hide the name. So no one sees it. Yeah, I've been wearing. Wore it yesterday and today, as you saw me applying it yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. I'm even more excited for these.
It's my personal preference that this product that will be launching in October smells better than Black Sails. I've been wearing Black Sails a little bit, and
You mean these, yeah?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. For me too. I mean, they're very different fragrances, though.
yeah,
I agree with
definitely.
you.
And then I've been wearing Norse Winter a lot as well, kind of getting ready for that as a permanent addition. We have made some headways on that, so we'll be getting that produced shortly. We've got the big thing really is like these the colognes. I kind of want to pull this back up. So we have no. You know, I would love to kind of get the chat's take on the cologne. If you've bought, the Beardbrand cologne, the roller cologne, and like, the realistic feel for when you think of the fragrances of Beardbrand, Old Money, Temple Smoke, Old Fortune in particular. And if you buy colognes from other companies, like what do you find that other companies do? Because I don't buy like a full family. You're more of a cologne guy. Like you've bought a lot of cologne over the years, and will you get the same brands, different fragrances, or will you tend to just find a fragrance irregardless of the brand?
I mean, I got the same fragrance. Well, got different fragrances from the same brand, just because. I mean, if you find one that you really like from them, you explore the rest. That's how I like to do it. And they got some fragrances I don't like, but majority the fragrances they have I really like. So I like to explore one brand, but I also like, try other brands and see what we got. If I go somewhere and I smell something nice, I'm like, oh, what is that? I want to try that. I want to smell that again. So what are you gonna say?
I feel like I'm more of first of all, like the packaging, it seems like it's the majority of it. Like, do I like the way the bottle looks and the label looks and how it presents itself? There's certain fragrances I'm just not even drawn towards because they're like in weird packaging. And I don't know if anyone else is the same way. Like, does it come down to packaging for people, or is it just me? Like,
it's an attraction for sure. I mean, that's the first thing you see. You can't smell a fragrance without actually physically going and spray it. So the first thing you see on the shelf will be, or on a website, will be the packaging or the bottle. So yeah, there is an attraction there. But for me, when I was more thinking about physically, when you go to a perfume shop and they sell different brands, that's where we try. But that's why I meant earlier. Like, for example, without mentioning the brands, there are certain brands that I would never buy fragrances. I get them for free sometimes without knowing where they come from, but I would have not waste my money on those fragrances, and they're not cheap because they all smell the same. It's like lots of different brands doing the same fragrance, like slightly different. And you walk down the we call it the high street, and everyone smells the fucking same, and they might be using a different brand. They all smell the same to me. Everyone just smells the same. That's why I always go somewhere different that is more refined fragrance than that, because I feel those fragrances are just a rip-off and so cheap to make. And it's just anyway, a waste of money for me. And I don't want to mention brands. Some of the brands.
yeah, if we're going to talk negatively to a brand, I don't want to mention the brand. But if you think there's a positive thing, I think it's fine to share their names and kind of talk about them. For me, like I kind of run into the same thing, and I don't know if it's just like I find the style of finding fragrance at let's say a department store where they have 100 different fragrances, too overwhelming. It is just like you have 100 options. They're all on display, and you smell one, and then like, are you smelling that, or are you smelling a little bit of the one next to it? Like, and then you smell two or three, and then all of a sudden your nose is dead. And like you said, like they all, I mean, in that experience, they all just, to me, like start smelling like my senses are just going overboard. Like I can't handle it. So like, I almost feel like I would prefer, to invest a little time into either like watching YouTubers like kind of describe the fragrance and like how they like it, and try to find a YouTuber who's, you know, nose palette I agree with, versus going to like a, you know, I would imagine like a nice perfume shop would have good salespeople who can like kind
I
of
was gonna
guide you.
say, I think department stores or high street perfume stores are probably not the best place to shop, in my opinion, because, like I said, it's just overwhelming, and a lot of them are cheap from really big brands, but cheap stuff, cheap made stuff. It's just let's say more commercial. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Like more
mass
commercial.
market fragrances.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
I don't think they have the same nuance as you talked about. Like they don't.
Yeah, and we have obviously the more high end, but it's all in there, so it's so overwhelming. The I don't shop for fragrances anymore because I don't need. I know what I like now, and when I read something, I just, if I need it, I get. I haven't bought fragrance in a long time. But yeah, it's if you are gonna go and buy a fragrance in a shop, just make sure you find either the brand shop and stick to that and go and try those scents because it's less overwhelming. It's just one brand, or a smaller that has a few fine or refined brands in there. That would be my opinion. Physically, online, you'll have to buy testers. That's my advice there.
Yeah.
I'll like, if you're gonna spend 300 or 300 bucks on a fragrance or whatever on a bottle, you need to be cautious if you never tried it before, even though you might like the notes. I've made the mistake of spending money.
Well, like Creed Aventus is like one of the most, you know, quote unquote, I don't know, popular is the right word, but just kind of like well known, established fragrance, and it's like
I've got it. I don't wear it, but I've got it.
Why don't you don't like it? Or I mean, it's just not your favorite.
I like it, but it's just it's very common now. It's very, very common. I have a friend that's all he wears. He doesn't wear any other fragrance. He's been wearing Aventus for, I don't know, decades, I suppose. It's for a long, long time. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't wear it. Sometimes I see it on the shelf and I'm like, oh, I give it a squirt, but I don't actually been wearing that much fragrance. And now we have these. I just go and I'm done.
Yeah, you know, like I of course I'm biased towards Beardbrand fragrances because that's how we developed them. The way I look at it as we develop them is basically, you know, I don't want them all smelling the same. Like I want enough delineation between the different fragrances that, you know, somebody could find something, but also have a type of expectation that they're going to get from Beardbrand, like an expectation of, you know, a little more depth or a little more nuance, a little more mystery, and also like not, in my opinion, overwhelming the senses. Like I think I can't handle, and maybe that's what it is. Like I really can't handle incredibly strong fragrances. Yeah,
I know. I remember one time. I sprayed this. It's quite potent, and you don't need a lot. And yeah, I overspray that day, and even I was getting bothered by it. And I remember going into the office. You and Jordan, you're like, "Fuck, what the fuck's going on? Give me an headache."
You could smell Carlos, but like he would be a mile away, and we're like, "Oh, I got Carlos is walking into the office." We were like,
Yeah,
deer,
that was
you
a
know,
mistake.
like we could just, if we're downwind of you.
Yeah,
Like,
I
here comes the
don't
European.
need as much European shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Europeans love fragrances a lot, to be honest. And I think Canadians do. I've got quite a few Canadian guys that love the fragrances.
Victor, I'm friends with Aaron. We'll catch up on the phone. In fact, I need to call him up and see how he's doing. I know he's got a few different fragrances, and his strategy for fragrance is a little bit different than our strategy. His is to find, popular fragrances and then do his take on those popular fragrances and sell them at a more economical price point, which I think is a relatively smart thing. But I just prefer a little more novel experience than to have, I want to call it a knockoff because I don't think he's trying to do a knockoff, but an inspired fragrance. And so I do like when we kind of start from scratch a little bit more. I don't know. So it's nice to see, like when Charlie talks about how he's gotten more compliments. Is that when people look at fragrances, is that what they're going for? Like, I wear the fragrance, I want people to be like, "Oh, you smell good." I would imagine that would be like 90% of it, right? Like, we just want to smell good for other people.
I had already highlighted that comment because I had the same. I had quite a few compliments of people that I hugged while I was wearing Temple Smoke.
Yeah.
Our raw long Temple Smoke. Everyone was like, "What's that?" I think I told you this. I went to a bachelor party and the guys, we haven't seen each other. We were all hugging and stuff, and everyone was like, "Man, you smell nice. What's that?" That's different. I was like, "Yeah, Beardbrand. Oh, can you get me some?" Yeah. It's gonna cost you a lot. You're in UK. All the tariffs.
Yeah. It's like I'm like you in the sense that, like, you talk about Creed and it's become so popular. Like, I don't want to wear a fragrance that everybody wears is the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I think, like, to a certain degree, a bit of fragrance is having exclusivity, and having a product that you can't get. That's kind of limited. Like, you're the only person who smells like Temple Smoke, because can you imagine you go, if you're still going to the nightclubs or you're going out and socializing at networking events and, 5 out of 6 people smell like you, then how are you separating yourself?
I'm glad you mentioned that. It's like, if you do go like to certain events and stuff, I can, the thing is, I can actually tell what people are wearing because I know those fragrances. I can tell who's wearing Creed. I can tell who's wearing Dolce Gabbana and blah, this and that. Because I know the smells. I get some of these through the post, and I have to give them to a personal trainer at the gym because I don't want them. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, God, I just wanted to say something. No, it's just gone. I hate when this happens. Anyway, here's what it is.
It's hard.
Hey.
I mean, I think it's hard because, like, it seems like there becomes this, like, mass, I don't know, like, just, what do they call it? Social contagion. A social contagion for, like, certain products. And, like, everybody here is like, this is the best smelling one, so we're going to get that.
Yeah, and then to make it worse, that's what I want to say. Like, for example, on the Creed, how many versions of Creed do they have now? Then lots of brands is like they have the biggest popular fragrance, and then they do lots of versions of just that one. It's the intense, it's the fucking, it's got a little bit of magic powder, unicorn powder, and this and that. It's just ridiculous. It's the same fucking fragrance. You just making bullshit up.
Yeah. Well, this is a good segue.
My opinion.
This is a good segue in topics.
Did you dye your hair, Carl? I did on the stream. So yeah, you missed the stream. Anyway, there's this shampoo that my got from a Facebook ad, so I got it. It took forever to arrive, and I did it on the stream. And it looked okay on the stream. I did the beard too and all that. The beard didn't go so well, but it looked okay. But I did it again a week or two ago, wasn't it? Can't remember. And it was just so black.
It's
so
still that's still
awful.
from a couple days ago.
From a couple of weeks ago, yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
or maybe a week and a half ago, whatever it was. It's supposed to fade in 10 days, but nah, it's staying. It's gone a little bit soft blonde part where the gray is, I'm assuming. Yeah, it looks bad, man. I've been using hats most of the time outside because like the beard guys compared to the hair, it's just you can tell I dyed my hair. It's so bad. Yeah, I can't wait to disappear because I don't want to cut my hair. I go just grow my hair out. So uh, yeah, um, yeah. Unfortunately,
I think
the
it'll eventually work itself out, but it's
yeah.
I mean, so you really the mistake I think you made was you just went in for attempt number 2.
Yes, I shouldn't have done number 2 because it was already getting back. It was nice and dark, but it was already starting to get natural. And then I did it again. It was just so dark, so dark. I had to shave my beard almost to just almost shave. So just so you couldn't see so much the gray and would balance it out. But when the beard grows, it's like just makes it look so horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I should never go to the second because now, even though it's fading, the way it's fading is doesn't look natural. Looks like it's going to instead of going straight to gray, it's going to like some dark brown to like gingery to I don't know if you can see on camera the ear and there. Yeah. So it's getting like brown, ginger,
Splotchy.
and blonde. Yeah, or
Like
even going to gray.
it's
Yeah.
not your natural color that's coming out. It's like fading to different
Yeah,
colors in the
yeah.
dye.
It's like when you first dye it, it doesn't go uh blonde straight away. It goes like a ginger color, and like a wheat brown, and ginger, and yellow, and then blonde, and then eventually white. Yeah, that's basically go through that phase. It's weird.
I should
Yeah, so
dye my
I
hair.
mean,
Get
I
some
suppose the
highlights.
shampoo is good if you want to have jet black hair all the time. If I want to have jet black hair all the time,
Yeah.
and,
And a beard. You'd
I
have to
mean, I would have to do the beard all the time, just look not like what's his name, Anthony Kiddis, just like
Well,
him.
there's like that Connor guy that we were talking to too. He's just jet
Yeah,
black.
exactly. Man, how old is Anthony Kiddis? He's like 60-something, you know. His hair is always black, dark black, and his mustache or whatever type of beard he's got going on, facial hair.
And he's
So
old, dude.
funny. Man, he's got to be 60-something, right?
I don't know who you're talking about. Anthony? Anthony who?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Flea?
No, the front guy, the singer, Anthony. Is it Kids or some shit like that?
I don't know.
I can't say his name, man. I'm bad with saying names.
But we've had people ask us to like create beard products with dye in it before. We've had people like to make like growth oils and stuff like that. And those are kind of products that we've intentionally not produced. Because at the end of the day, I'm more of the embrace who you are kind of guy, work with what you got kind of guy than, a mask or change. And I say that not in absolute terms because, I think I'm actually also a big fan of like hair transplants or, using minoxidil finasteride to maintain your hair or to kind of like reallocate your hair follicles on your head. I think those are nice tools to kind of help you almost that to me that's more like restorative and preventative rather than trying to create something new. I don't know. Hair dye, I can be on board with that too. I'm less a fan of hair dye just because it's high maintenance. It's like
I
you said, you
mean,
have to maintain it all the time. You have to dye it all the time. Hair grows out
that's
quickly,
the
so it's like a 3-day every 3 days.
that's the thing. Like that's why women spend much money on hairdressers, because they're always dyeing the hair, especially if you go from a lighter hair to a darker hair, like when Jenna used to do. When she used to have dark hair when we first met, she was in the hairdresser all the time. She hasn't been to a hairdresser God knows how long now. Natural color. But yeah, it's the same for men. If you want to keep the look of your previous natural color, you just keep dyeing it. It's a lot of maintenance. I could not be doing that to my beard as well all the time. It's just drive me crazy. Rather be good. And to be honest, yeah, I don't mind my gray. The point of me dyeing the hair was just to try that stuff on the live stream. Really, that was what it was. It was not because I don't like my gray hair. Yeah.
One of the things that I wanted to talk about, and man, I can't believe I forgot to put our little banner on here. But kind of going back to regrets, and these are conversations I've had with other dads. Parenting is not easy, and you can see that. And then in the recent events, I think there's kind of like a victim that no one's really talking about, and certainly not the worst victim, but the man who had to deal with his son going crazy. And like, you as a father, I have other friends whose son was actually, he fell into the wrong group and ended up getting like murdered by one of his friends, and kind of went into these like echo chambers, I guess, where you end up on social media and the algorithm feeds you one kind of like hate messaging, and then you're intrigued by it, you click on it, and then it shows more and more and more, and you start to build this new worldview that these other people are the enemies. And it's like, as a father, like, how do you help your children not fall into those traps, or like, if you see them falling into the traps and you try to get them out, and they're not responding to that, like, I can't imagine how helpless you kind of feel in that process as you watch your child, for lack of better terms, potentially self-destruct, and whether it be drugs, whether it be, like whatever echo chamber they go on, whether it go on, just like health, not eating right, not exercising. There's a lot of ways that people can kind of spiral out of control. And I would be interested to hear the chat, if anybody's gone through that, and how you help your children resolve that when you can see something so clearly, and they don't respond to you. I think is a lot of times the issues is like, you as a dad, you would hope that they would listen to you, but everybody who's a dad knows that the last person sometimes your kid's going to listen to is going to be you. So
Yeah, you mentioned it, drugs. I've been there. My parents of my brother, so well, mostly my mom. She saw us both going. She was hopeless. Like, there was nothing she could do, really. She tried, but my brother went to countless rehabs, all sorts of help. So slightly different for me. I hid it pretty well for a long time. Yeah, with my brother was like, she tried so much, and end result was my brother ended up dying from overdose. So it's I don't think my mom's ever forgave us, which is not our fault. It's just, it's either nice with my mom is like she always mentions it, and she lives in this guilt where she's not at fault. She did her best. She did all, I think, more than what she could. Um, it's just it's nothing you can do. Someone goes off the rails like that, it's very hard to bring them back. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very hard, very hard. Whatever echo chamber, just to go on the same words as you, the son daughter decides to go it's hard. And as a father, for me, it's hard. Sometimes when I see certain traits of me and my kids, and I'm like, is this going to be the same? I hope not. But and obviously, I'll try everything I can. Sports, anything I can to get my kids to not go through anything that I went through. Look, and I'm not complaining. I'm still here, but like as I mentioned, my brother is. And unfortunately, it's hard for a parent to see. As I mentioned, my mom, she's riddled with guilt, and it's hard for me and my sister to see my mom like that, which we know she's not our fault.
Yeah.
At all. My
Yeah, I
mom
mean, like at
worked
the end of the
jobs
day,
and-
like your kids have to make their own choices in life. It's their life, and they've got to be responsible for those decisions. And like we want to lead them on the pathway for success and happiness, and give them all the resources that we can to help them live a great life. But you know, I've got some cousins who, you know, aren't talked about anymore because I think they're incarcerated or homeless or, you know, whatever they're doing. We don't know because we don't talk about them. But you know, it's as a parent, like, I don't think any parent wants to, you know, bury their child. Can't imagine a more painful thing to go through. Investing so much time and energy and love for a human. And it's one thing if, you know, it's like a freak accident or, you know, cancer or something that, you know, you had no say in.
Doesn't make. I don't think it makes any better. I
No.
don't think that makes any better. I think we're supposed to outlive our kids. Basically, that's the way it comes down to it. And yeah, it doesn't happen all the time, unfortunately. But it should. What the fuck? Well, that did humor me.
Well, I think he misspelled it Hummer. I think he wanted to give you a Hummer.
Okay. Not sure if I like that.
Do you know what a Hummer is?
Up for humor. No. A Hummer as in the car?
No.
Yeah, I don't want one of them. Don't like them.
Huh?
What
You
is
don't
a
like
Hummer
Hummers?
then? No. What is a Hummer?
What is a Hummer? Maybe this is not a term that people use anymore.
What is it?
Or maybe it's just not a British thing. I mean,
Definitely not. I heard
just imagine what would someone be doing while they're humming?
lost.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you off stream.
Oh, so it's bad. I think he meant Hummer.
A Hummer is a big truck, but
Yeah, it's a crap vehicle. I hate them.
that's not what I'm.
Don't like.
I'm surprised nobody else in the chat knows what I'm talking about. Maybe it's just.
They probably know, but if it's bad, no one wants to mention it.
Well, we got any Q&A coming in? We got about 5 minutes left. We can answer any kind of questions. We can cheer it up. We can say some jokes, lighten the mood, help Carlos feel better. Let's see here, going here. Sir, should we use beard oil once or twice a day? I'm a once a day in the morning kind of guy. What about you, Carlos?
Same. Same. I, especially with the size of beard that I have right now, I don't need any more than that. But yeah, all stuff that I apply after the shower. Just once a day.
Sir, will you grow a long beard?
Which sir? The
Mm,
blonde
well, I guess
sir
we
or
can both
the
answer.
salt and pepper sir?
Depending on what you define as a long beard, I just had a long beard that I trimmed down in, what was it, May? So I'll keep it relatively short for the
I think
near
the
future.
longest I'll go at the moment would probably be the size of Eric's beard, but not such a thick mustache. That's what I'm thinking of doing right now. Almost like Oscar Isaac has got right now. That's kind of what
Oh yeah.
the length I would go for me.
Sir,
Got
which
a
beard
gay
style do you
beard.
prefer? I guess you kind of answered the question already, but I kind of want to go back to the mustache.
What's this? Get a gay bearded spokesmodel.
Hmm?
I'm confused as fuck with this commentary.
Get a gay bearded spokesmodel. We have one with Carlos already. Y'all didn't know? He's been in the closet. I think
This is not gonna happen anymore. Oh,
what?
okay.
Your long hair is not coming back?
No.
Yeah. Stadium Lights,
It's
I don't know. Stadium Lights wasn't my favorite fragrance. So I think like that's part of the challenge is like we'd have to tweak the fragrance a little bit more to make it. But maybe we do it as a limited edition.
I'll
gotta
have to
pull out
smell it
those-
again. I
Yeah.
don't remember it. I'll have to smell it again. I know from the three that we had. Obviously, we already launched one of them, and the other two I don't remember.
Yeah, I have to go back and smell them again. I remember them being maybe a little more on the green, fresh side, which is naturally
Yeah.
not where I go. I say that I feel like Ghost Tracer has probably been our cleanest fragrance we've ever made. Maybe Stonemason was kind of that style too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was actually. If I remember, it's kind of this little after smell. All I could describe. It's like printer paper, like fresh printer paper. I remember smelling that on one of those fragrances. I don't know if it's Stadium Lights or something else.
Yeah.
And Stonemason had that kind of thing to me afterwards.
I didn't
Anyway,
like
even-
Stonemason at all. I
mean,
was not a favorite.
Carlos isn't gay, even if he wants to be. Jesus Christ!
You can't even be gay. That's how bad you are at things.
Ghost
All
Church
right.
is my
When having long hair,
favorite
would you
show.
recommend having a man bun fade, where a small portion of the sides and back are shaved, and the rest is left, like Roman Reigns? I don't know Roman Reigns, but my personal take, one of my favorite styles is effectively doing that look where you've got, your hair up in either a bun or a ponytail, and then just letting the sides fall down. I think this look, in my opinion, is like one of my favorite looks for a long hair look. So I personally would not recommend the undercut.
That was my favorite too when I had long hair.
All right, Nicholas is wondering if you need more time to Hummer yourself.
humor. You can't read.
I think he was talking about self-hummering.
I think I know what you mean about
You finally got it. Hector, I like Ghost Tracer too. I like the story for Ghost Tracer. Is probably one of my favorite stories.
Instagram has discontinued the stream.
Yeah, we
because
lost
we've been
the
over an hour.
Instagrammers. Yeah. What do you think of Axe body spray?
Put it in the trash can.
There you go.
Don't buy it.
To quickly
I
answer
think
your
it's
question,
more-
once a day. Once a day.
I think there's more harm than good.
Japanese. Here,
Samurai.
what do I think about Axe body spray? I mean, I personally would not use it.
Be honest, just telling me shit.
I mean, I haven't smelled it, so like, I don't like aerosol sprays.
That's
that
one, but
that alone is a reason for me to not get it. But here you go, good use for it. Poopery. It's probably about, blends in nicely between the poo and the Axe fragrance.
I don't know. I think the smell would become worse in the bathroom.
Well, I mean, if it's already associated with smelling like shit, you might as well use it as poopery.
I don't know. Then you that an intense shit smell.
What else we got?
All right. We're gonna go and piss or pee.
Some laughs, some tears. Good to have Carlos back. I've missed you. What is that?
It's good back. It's good to be back.
Is that your lipstick
This
bottle?
is a poop bag. Do, 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 do.
What will we talk about next week? Whatever you guys want us to talk about. Will I be in town?
Yeah. Let us know in the
Yeah,
comments.
I'll be in town. Yeah, let us know if you want to talk about something. We read the comments after the stream closes too, so you can let us know. As always, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Keep on growing.